A woman wearing a black jacket with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service logo stands in front of a green clearing filled with tall grass. A thick patch of trees can be seen behind her. A blue text box appears that says, Christine Fox, Wildlife Biologist.
Hi, my name is Christine Fox. I'm a fish and wildlife biologist, and I work with the Ventura Fish and Wildlife Office.
Image of Christine as a young child crouching down near a group of red flowers.
I've always loved the outdoors. Ever since I was a little girl, I loved playing outside.
Image of Christine as a young girl crouching near a large fish, sitting on the ground, fishing poles resting in front of the fish.
My dad would take me down to the creek near our house, and
Image of Christine as a baby being held in her mother's arms. They're resting against a rock with a waterfall in the background.
we would go look for crawfish and water sliders and salamanders.
Image of the front tip of a blue kayak with a large sprawling lake lined with trees in front of it.
I've always seen nature as like a refuge and a place of solitude, and I wanted to share that with others. As I got older, I wasn't sure if I
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
was smart enough to go into science. So I kind of skimmed around the science track and pursued a path in education and outreach so I could share my love of nature with the public. And
Image of Christine speaking to a young boy at an outreach event.
over time, I realized I am smart enough to do science. And so I went back to school, and here I am.
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
I do a lot of work with the western snowy plover.
Image of a tiny bird with white and brown feathers standing on the sand.
They're just so cute and charismatic, and
Image of 3 white speckled eggs resting in the crick of a piece of driftwood.
we've got a lot of great partners that are doing awesome recovery work for that species.
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
I am fortunate that I get to survey for plovers during the breeding season. So I go out to a designated survey site twice a week.
Image of Christine posing with a man in a brown uniform standing in front of the beach. She is holding a spotting scope in her hand.
Plover surveys are important because the surveys give us vital data that helps us
Image of a hand-drawn sign on the beach that says Save the Plover.
understand like reproductive success and survivability, and that information is used to
Image of a group of yellow flowers with a beach in the distance.
better understand like plover populations
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
and whether or not they're decreasing or increasing or staying stable.
Image of Christine and her husband both wearing hats and sunglasses, smiling on a hike with mountains behind them.
I think it's important for women and underrepresented groups to be
Image of Christine crouched down, reaching out to inspect a plant.
involved in conservation because they bring their diverse, unique perspectives and
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
passions and ideas to conservation. And that's what we need is creativity and innovation
Image of Christine crouched near a patch of dandelions, smiling for the camera.
to come up with solutions and ideas on how we're going to recover these species.
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
The advice I would give to young people interested in pursuing conservation would be
Image of Christine holding her hand up to the camera. An insect with large wings rests on her fingers.
to go for it, to seek as many opportunities as they feel comfortable seeking, and
Image of Christine and 2 men posing for the camera, mountains in the distance.
to just not let fear or what other people say affect or influence how they think
We returned to Christine in the clearing.
about themselves and how they view themselves, and to just go forward. That's it.